Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another pre-market prep. Symbol alerts. I'm Mr. Trades. Happy to be back and go over the watch list for the morning before market open, and then do a little live trading for our members inside WAP. But for now, we still have 30 minutes to the open. I'd like to take this opportunity and go for this live pre-market and just go over the watch list, free for all on YouTube. But obviously, this won't be free for a lot of non-members after we figure out. So give me 1 second. I'll just start with what's going on with the overall market, and then we go over our watch list. Let's take a look, see what is going on with the what is it called? Yeah, the top gainers this morning. Still have I think we still have the number one gainer, SNYR. Let me read the news. Give me 1 second. Let me read the news first, and then I'd like to do this first. Alrighty. All right. I think we're set. So overall market is still running over this China and U.S. war and tariff situation. Now we got another Boeing order, China order, Boeing jet delivery halts. So this war is really continues, and we can see that pretty much everything is dependent on this tariff moves. And right now everything is on consolidation move. Lots of uncertainty, lots of choppiness, and then on the small cap we still get left and right setups that are going 100-200%. So I mean, yesterday was a little bit different. I think I did trade only 3 tickers. I think we had Bull was the crazy one, Rebull. So SPAC news, that SPAC company, it went just nuts. Spread was huge. I think it started from the 22. Obviously, the bounce of the open from that pullback into the pre-market was clear, and then some threshold and new buyers just hit this, and this was very tiny float. I think the company has let's take a look, has only 15 million float on a 25 billion market cap. So obviously this thing had a massive run on this. So then it went from 22 to 64. I think that was the 77. Sorry, that was a huge run. So you still get 1 or 2 great supernova type of move, but obviously very choppy, very risky. Spread was 50 cent. So you definitely had to be very cautious when you start a position. I actually went long, but I closed my position for a small profit before the open, so I didn't really capitalize on this massive move. Yeah, and then we had that VERV, which is my watch list today. Looking at it, I was short on this. I think it took a small loss before the open because it was just gapping up. I was just assuming that the VWAP bounce will eventually happen, but the open gap and crapped it, and then just bounced back up because there was nothing else was running, and this was just purely money flow. The open, and then just I think the other thing was running was THTX, which was another massive gap and crap. I did short this into the front side, and then it just gapped back down to where it should be. Volume just faded completely. Yeah, nothing was there. So that was pretty much it for my trades yesterday. Although we got a lot of other setups through our scanner, and then SNYR. What was it? SBEV. Is this today? I think runner 2. Oh yeah, SBEV. It's on watches today. Yesterday after hour ran up, massive push. I think they had some PR. Now let's take a look at the PR. See what they had. SBEV. Yeah, on the pending news, they got halted yesterday, so not sure if that news is still out or not. Yeah, I don't see any news. Yeah, so it's a 1 million float stock, 3 million market cap. Overhead supplies is pretty high, so I would be cautious on this. Potentially could bounce off, go over the VWAP, already pull back, so I'm not gonna really chase. I think that's one theory. What else we have? We got. Oh yeah, I did trade MURA. Just came out the PR. I scalped to the short really quick. Wanted to, test it, see if the stock really have that strength, and then it clearly did. Although I took the profit very quickly, and then just wanted to test it and really bounce off of that VWAP and continuation, making higher low so far. But I don't think this will really last long. It's a biotech. Came out with the phase 1 news, nothing too exciting for me. So I would definitely look for another opportunity on this to short. See how this will plays out. They do have a news. They announced their plan. This is a dilution tracker I use for sort of news and read the dilution. Definitely suggest if you wanted to grab, sign up. Link is in the bio. They announced a plan to explore strategic alternatives. So I think they're on the phase 2. So this is a keyword here. Usually the results from the phase 3/7 trial. So we'll discontinue all clinical development. So this is actually discontinuation. So it's not a really good news. Clearly they're just dumping cash. Yeah, that's sort of where they are. They have a offering ability of 75 million ATM. So yeah, it's a little bit risky if you want to be long on this. So be cautious. I think the move already happened. Nothing too exciting in my opinion over there. Yeah, that's pretty much our main watch. And we have also MTVA. It's another I think MTVA is 3% up now. So I will be looking for this green to red move to see if it really go back to red, but volume is already just gone. I mean, I don't see much volume. 60 million share traded so far, but nothing too much. We have to wait to see if the market open, what's gonna happen with it. Yeah, it's a biotech. 60 million market cap, 2 million float. Nothing too crazy over there. As far as the news goes, they do have a news announced the positive top line data 4-week phase 1 trial. So it's a phase 1 news. Nothing too crazy over there. What else? Yeah, I think these are pretty much the stuff that I'm going to focus on. Obviously on the back, I will look for bull to see if you will have I mean, this is a multi-day runner. I feel less likely we will get another push. I think we would have some consolidation and then pull back eventually, because this massive run already happened, and then maybe some support level around like 41 or even 34 will be a key area. What else? Yeah, and then we have a TMC. It's another runner. 27% so far. Yeah, this was a gapper yesterday afternoon to the after hour, and then now still continue. I think this is Chinese. Another Chinese stocks are. Oh no, this is not Chinese. This is a mining company. I got mistaken by TSMC. I think ticker is very similar. 1 billion market cap, 200 flow. This is a slower one. Relatively safer on the volatility, but it's still cautious. You have to be cautious. So not much. I mean, daily doesn't look. I mean, it's pretty extended. You can see that 320 is already broke out back in July. Yeah, stock has already broke all the levels. So $4 is another level. So this is actually really on a good run on a slow volume, like on a tiny volume. How many volume is this? Let's take a look. TMC only traded 5 million, so nothing too crazy over there. Yeah, that's that. And then we have, let's see, do you have some other tickers? Let me take a look. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, rest is just a little bit higher price. USAR, I don't know. This one is very tiny volume. Not gonna really care. ITRG, nothing is in there. And then ACI, nothing is in there. GOVX. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just focus on SNYR, and let's take like a number one gainer. This is SNYR. It's a 2 million float. Healthcare. Not much dilution going on with this. Stock had a massive, yeah, I think it's a stock split back in, yeah, I believe this was a stock split. I'm not sure, I gotta take a look at the filing, but I think they have a PR this morning. Oh jeez, you gotta take a sip of that coffee. Let's take a look. They don't have any news. It's just running on no news. They had a earning report last 15 days ago, so that's their only news. So it's running on no news pretty much. SPEV is bouncing off. I think it's better off to focus on this for a long. If you're trading long, but SYNR could be potentially a gap and crap. That's what I'm looking at. So far, it's stock really pulled back into this pre-market session. Yeah, no news, not a lot of volume. Let me take a look at the volume actually. SYNR. SNYR, sorry. 38 million so far. Slow mover, though it's 2 million float, so yeah, nothing too crazy there. And as far as the other news goes, SPY is really bouncing off of this. Kind of see that we're in this time frame of the year that everything is pretty unclear. Not much clear direction, I would say, for a lot of traders or investors. Lots of panics, lots of dip buyers, a lot of big sellers, lots of rotations. So I talk about this over my weekly watch list on Sunday. If you haven't watched, go to our channel, watch the last video I uploaded. You will learn some stuff. Hope you learn something from it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're a beginner, you want to start using a scanner and also get access to live trading. I do live trading on YouTube sometimes, and I will probably not do that for coming weeks or so. We'll do this through our WAP, our partner, which will be here. I'll share it here so you can get access. This is completely free actually. If you join, you can join for free. You get access to our Discord and our Telegram general channel, and then you can also get access to our chat and our live trading as well. That I do have it only through our WAP, not YouTube for now. YouTube will be just only purely for pre-market, so just only from 9 a.m. to 9:30, and then we switch to WAP live stream. So that's kind of my main focus right now. Definitely want to do more of these once we kind of move forward. So yeah, I think as far as the watch list goes, watch is going to be a little bit short this morning. I don't have many tickers on my list except there's 4 SNYR, MURA, which is already gapping up. I already had some borrows on this, so I would potentially looking for this one to crash and get below the VWAP. The SNYR, I think SNYR bars are a little bit pricey for me, so I'm not gonna really be on the short side for that. And that's something you need to understand. If you're shorting, obviously shorting is not for everybody. You do need to have certain skills, certain experience, also access to margin. You cannot short on a cash account if you're in the US. If you're outside US, I don't know exactly if you will still be allowed. I think that generally applies to every account, because in order to get short, you need to borrow shares. So finding borrows is difficult. Not all the what is it called? Clearing firms or brokerage has it. So that's why you need to have a proper brokerage setup, which In this case, I use Central Points. They're not partnered with us, but you can just Google them and join if you think that's suitable for you. Obviously, there's a minimum 30,000, and then I think there's Trade Zeros. They have less, and obviously U.S. brokerage, Schwab, E-Trade, Webull, all those other things, or Robinhood. They have their own $0, or I think the minimum is like $200 or $500. I don't know exactly, but clearly that's not a ideal brokerage for shorting. It's good for long trading and all that, but yeah, for shorting you need to have a proper, a really good, repeatable brokerage. Yeah, you can see that bull is kind of choppy and no volume. This one is very risky right now. The spread is almost $1. Yeah, almost $1. 600,000 volume traded so far. Definitely avoid it at all costs if you're new, if you don't know anything about trading. Please do not try that. Just observe, just learn, just see these kind of action, just see what exactly, find the reason behind it, so that way you learn how this action happened, and then you collect the sample, you learn, you go through your stuff, and the next time if something like this happen, you will be more prepared. So that's my 2 cents for these kind of action. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our pre-market session. I will just switch. We'll be off in maybe 5 more minutes, and then we go over to our WAP. Feel free to grab a link at the bottom if you want to join and get access to the live trading. We stop the YouTube and then go over there once again. So so far I don't see anything else. MTVA is bouncing off on really tiny volume, I think. Yeah, it's getting a little pop. MTVA. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, it could eventually be a gap and crap. It's already happened, and I'm not really interested into this. I'd like to see the pullback to the red, green to red move, which has already happened. I mean, usually when this happens, stock goes another 2-3%, and that clearly happened, but it really bounced off strong. So clearly something is preventing of this stock to crash for now. So I will be paying attention to that. Yeah, and then I think ARBB is another one, right? And take a look at that one. ARBB is a micro penny. Let's take a look at the news, see what the ARBB had. 50 million flow, not much dilution. 16 hours ago, ARBB Group Limited secures approximately 53 million order to supply AI servers. Oh, so they have that sort of PR. Not my interest. I don't really like micro pennies much. I mean, this one particularly had already crazy move to dollar, and then you could see that massive resistance to that dollar, and the stuff that clearly happened to 120. I mean, 20 cents, nothing much. So I don't see much of a reward on this. I mean, stock can consolidate and just maybe get below the VWAP 70 cents max, and I don't really have the interest on this. So yep. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll just wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to join the WAP for live trading session, and I'll see you guys inside.